Welcome to the Toyota Halftime. Let's go places.
Well, the Dallas defense has only given up 20 total points the last 2 weeks. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts and this A.J. Brown touchdown allows them to have 20 points in the first half. And they've held Dallas to just 3 points at home, trying to remain undefeated here at Lincoln Financial Field. Maria Taylor alongside Jason Garrett and Rodney Harrison. And we can talk offense, but Rodney said no. He wants to talk Eagles defense because Dallas only has 81 total yards of offense in this first half.
Eagles defense was fantastic. You look at what they did on the front. Fletcher Cox, Jordan Davis did a great job of controlling the line of scrimmage and not allowing Tony Pollard and Zeke going. But I like the underrated secondary. These guys are playing aggressive. They're physical. They're flying around. They're making plays on the ball. Jason, if the Cowboys want to come back, they're going to have to try to make some big plays down the field.
Absolutely. They're the most complete team in football. They're complete on defense, and I love what they did on offense. How do you slow down Micah Parsons? Put him in a run-pass conflict. They leave him unblocked, and they run these nakeds at him. They slip A.J. Brown across his face. It's been a great play for him. They've quieted this Dallas defensive front down. It's hard to do. Yeah,
Jalen Hurts already thrown for 111 yards. Like I said, they put 20 points on the board, and no one's done that so far this season against Dallas's defense. All right, from the field to the studio we go. Back to Ahmed.
Yeah, thank you, Maria. Tony Dungy here, Chris Sims. This game notwithstanding, wasn't a great day to be a favorite. Check in with the Steelers and Buccaneers, best of the NFL, week number 6. Not a good day to be Tom Brady.
No, Steelers have been having trouble getting pressure without T.J. Watt, but they got pressure today, and Tom Brady was not a happy camper.
Bucs have lost 3 of their last 4 games. Not a great day to be Aaron Rodgers either, and the Packers, they go down to the Jets.
No, offense continues to struggle. Quinnen Williams, big sack here. The MVP of this Jets defense, big win for this young Jets football team.
They're 4-2. They've won 3 straight. Giants and Ravens, 2 big turnovers late. Lamar with a huge pick at the end of the game.
Yeah, they missed a line on 3rd and 1, made it, and it didn't count. Penalty took it back. Bad snap, bad mistake by Lamar, led to the Saquon Barkley touchdown.
Giants have won 3 straight. They are 5-1, their best start since 2009. Then we got Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes. Bills and Chiefs. Josh Allen. Insider.
I mean, right. I mean, who does this other than Mahomes? Pointing at guys, sitting there, laser for a touchdown. No big deal. Bills win.
Patrick Mahomes was pretty good in this game.
He was.
Over 300 yards, but did have 2 interceptions and 1 late sealed it.
Yes, and I have to give Buffalo coordinator Leslie Frazier credit. Mahomes hurt them early in the game scrambling, so he went to a 3-man rush with a spy, and this kind of closed out the game here. Von Miller can take an inside rush here. Normally you can't do that because you're worried about containing Mahomes when he scrambles out, but now they've got Matt Milano as the spy, and that forced the pressure, forced some tough throws, zone coverage, interception.
Right. Mahomes thinks he's getting out of the pocket, thinks he's going to have time to make Mahomes magic, but because of this defense that Leslie Frazier calls right there, Matt Milano gets on him, makes him have to make a quick decision.
Bills 5-1 right now, best record in the AFC. If we're talking about home field advantage in the playoffs, maybe a little early for that, but here we are. Second half coming up, but first, let's take a look at how the all-new redesigned Toyota Sequoia turned a family into a legend.
Tomorrow morning, watch as today's show takes you inside the game with the Philadelphia Eagles to learn their secret for the perfect game day field. Plus interviews with stars Miles Sanders and Brandon Graham. That's tomorrow morning only on Today on NBC. Now, the NASCAR playoffs were in Vegas today, and there was plenty of action. Tempers flared after a mid-race crash between Bubba Wallace and Kyle Larson when Middleton, Connecticut's Joey Logano rallied late and drove to victory, clinching a spot in the championship race next month. And the playoffs continue next Sunday afternoon in Miami on NBC. Sunday Night Football is also in Miami next week for Steelers and Dolphins, which brings us back to the field and second-half adjustments that you have for the Cowboys, Jason.
Hey, that 5-man line that Philly's been playing has been tough on the running game. It's hard because it takes away the double team. They have to find creative ways to get the ball out in the perimeter with some screens. The underneath passing game's got to come alive for them as well.
The Cowboys need to check their attitude because they didn't come out with any energy, no motion. They're walking around with their heads down. This is the time where you see leaders step up. I want to see some leaders step up.
All right, we'll see if they step up in the second half. Right now, it's been all Philly. Fly, Eagles, fly. Jason Garrett tried to tell you they were going to win before the game. Miles Sanders with the touchdown and making the Eagles feel good in the first.
This has been the Toyota Halftime. Let's go places.